Seriously? Hey guys, and welcome to another showcase video with me, 6+ Stevo. Now we're going freehand in this one because I'm going to showcase my entire orc horde. As you can see, all laid out, currently about 99% unpainted. So this will be the first in a series of videos where hopefully it will end with me displaying my entire horde fully painted. But my God, do I have a task ahead of me. Laying it all out like this, it suddenly becomes quite daunting what I've got myself in for. But anyway, let's take a closer look and I will talk you through my approximately 3,000 point army. And where better place to start than with the boss himself. Now this guy, zoom, there we go. This guy is Gazbad Goldtooth. He's the leader of my Bad Moon clan. I've actually had him for God knows how many years now. I had him originally leading my original orc army, which I sold off when I sold off all my Warhammer stuff and basically quit the hobby quite a few years back. But I couldn't bear to part with him, so I kept him. He's got his little attack squig there. That squig actually, he came from the old Warhammer Fantasy Battles set. He was sort of like attached to like a snap-fit goblin war boss. And I cut him off, green stuffed the back a bit, where he had like a little hand holding a chain around his neck or something. But I just really liked him. I liked the bulging eye on him, and I thought he went quite well with the war boss. But yeah, this is Gazbad. However, Gazbad is hopefully, sorry mate, but probably going to be replaced if we get a new war boss model. I do sort of want to customize and have something a little bit more personal, but I mean, I am quite pleased with the paint job. I've had him for a long time now. We've got second in charge here, just started to get a lick of paint on him, just starting to base coat and whatnot. Got a lot of work to do yet, but this is Snogrod Spitfire. He's a combination of a few different parts. The two metal war boss kits, he's mostly one of them with the big chopper, but then with the other one that comes with the combi scorcher and attack squig, I used the arm for that because I wanted the combi scorcher option, hence the name Spitfire. His favourite hobby is toasting Terminators, and then I used the back banner from the Knob set to give him his pet attack squig at the top there, so that works quite well. Where else shall we go? We've done the war bosses. Let's go with the horde itself. So we've got a 30-man slugger mob led by a Knob with a power claw. A little bit of a conversion there. He's one of the Black Reach ones, with the arms from the normal Knob set. I just cut off one of the arms, replaced them there, and the other arm just had like a, that was just a, not even a conversion, just a straight glue on a different arm, bit of a kit bash. But I think he's come out pretty mean looking. So yeah, 30 boy slugger mob. Most of these are Black Reach orcs, because just for simplicity, I do have a couple of ones from the Proper Boys set in there as well. I've got a second 30 boy mob, again led by a Knob with a power claw. Another sort of slight kit bash / conversion. Another Black Reach Knob with a banner pole stuck on him, and one of his arms replaced with a power claw. That's that, and again mostly more Black Reach with a couple of other ones thrown in there. So yeah, two 30 boy mobs. Got to go for numbers. We've got also two Shooter Boy mobs with another converted knob there. Again, he's a bit of a mixture of Black Reach and normal knob kit. So he's got the power claw, and then I converted a shooter there out of his slugger. Just stuck a barrel on the end of it, blade, scope. He's come out looking quite cool with some armour plating. Then we've got another 10-man Shooter Boy mob. Both of these have got big shooters in them. And as you can see, I've armoured these guys up pretty well, because back towards the tail end of 7th, these were all going to be Hard Boy mobs. Hard Boys don't currently exist, but hopefully in the new codex we'll get them back, because that is how I would like to field them. I've used lots of parts on these from various other kits, like the Storm Boys kit. This guy's quite cool. His grenade there, I think that was that might have been a hand originally holding a chopper, and I just sliced the axe off and put the grenade on there. Can't remember now, but really cool little screaming head on him. Got another one here who's looted a few bits from Space Marines. I just basically, through all the Orc bits, picked out all the armoured heads, as many armour plating bits as I could get my grubby mitts on. I like the ones like this, reloading the clip. You know, it looks like he's about to slap a fresh clip in there. And then they're led by one of the old school knobs, because I do like these metal ones, holding the custom shooter. And he's got a normal chopper, but I do slightly on WYSIWYG usually utilise that as a big chopper, depending on the points at the time. I love the big Shooter Boys. I mean, that is just about as orky as you can get. Love these models. Particularly love this one with the grot on his back. So cool. I usually though either combine these with the mob up rule during the game, or just use them as a 20 boy squad, depending on what I'm doing in game. We've also got the grots. I have 3 10-man squad of grots. Again, depends on the game. Sometimes I use them as 3 squads of 10. Sometimes I use them as one big mob of 30. Both got I've got 2 runt heads. One with the grabber stick and squig hound. One with the whip and the grot prod. Sometimes I'll use both of them to get both perks out of the 30-man squad. And I've also got here Bob, my first painted one for the new army, just sort of to try out the scheme and that. So you can see the colour scheme I'm going to sort of be going for. So yeah, there's my grots. Where else shall we go? Let's go to the knobs. So my big hench squad, these are my elites. My 10-man knob squad, complete with ammo runt. 4 of them have got the big choppers. I've got one in there somewhere with the combi scorcher. Tasty weapon this is. And these is a mixture of, I've got one set of knobs, one set of Black Reach knobs, but I did a bit, the Black Reach ones, although they're snap fit, you can do a bit of customization and stuff with them. What I've found is where they've got the sort of a flat neck with like the hole in it for like the heads that like fit on by the pegs, if you cut off a little bit of sprue and just sort of carve it into a round shape and glue that on, it sort of converts it into like a normal knob body with a neck, and then you can mount one of the other knob heads on. So I've managed to get like virtually every single knob in the whole army has all got a different head, and I've just used every single head from the knob set just to basically make the most out of what I've got. I mean, here's a prime example here, just a normal Black Reach knob, but I used one of the other knob heads on him. And they usually ride around in the truck transport just to get them right where I need them, right into the heat of battle. Where else should we go now? Let's have a look through some more of the characters. We've got a mech, custom Mega Blaster. He's just the one from the Looters Burners set. We've got a custom built mech here with the custom force field and some choppers. We've got another mech here, particularly proud of this guy actually. Custom force field, kill saw. I think he looks pretty cool. Again, both made out of the knob set. The knob set is a really cool set actually for converting. You can create mechs out of it. You can do quite a lot with that kit. And he's got his little oiler squig with him. We've got the old school knob with Waaaaaaagghhh banner, purely because I prefer this model over the new one. So he's got the custom shooter and the banner. We've got my two sort of kit bashed weird boys there with the weird what are they called, weird staffs something. Pain boy. That's all the characters. Then we've got the wrecking crew, fully custom built tank busters, complete with bomb squigs. The knob here is another one from the Black Reach set. I think the weapon came from the Death Dread, which I converted. Even his hand was originally holding an axe. Again, sliced the axe off and just stuck the top of a stick bomb on there. He's got a few looted parts on him. Check out the video for how I converted all these. And they ride around in their looted, converted truck, complete with rocket launcher, just to add to the rest of their rockets. That's still a bit of a work in progress at the moment. You can see a bit of blue tack, plastic card and stuff. I've just got to finish that guy off. We've got 6 Defcopters. Very useful unit, slightly overpriced, but very useful. We've then got the Death Dread. He's got big shooter, 3 power claws, dread claws. It's just an awesome kit, the Death Dread kit. I love it. I love it. And 3 killer cans here. I want more. Currently I've just got the 3. 2 with rocket launchers, 1 with a big shooter. Now, the one with the big shooter originally had the Grotzuka, but Grotzukas are now a bit crap in my opinion, so I swapped it for the big shooter. Had a bit of a hard time replacing the arm though. Got round it eventually by flipping the big shooter over so he's got the drum magazine on top, and it actually worked out quite well in the end because I think it looks quite cool like that. We've got one with the standard triple rockets that comes in the kit, and then the other one converted out of, it was I think that was a close combat arm, and then the rockets from the Death Dread kit slapped on there, which works quite well. And then the centerpiece of the army, the Gorkanaut. One of my favourite models in the whole range. I absolutely love this thing. I love it so much. I do plan to get a Morkanaut to go with it. I've got this idea from the 7th edition codex as well. There's one in there displayed where they don't use either of the faces. They turn the head right round and got this sort of Cyclops look. Looks so cool. It's just such an awesome model. Not the most competitive in points and things, a lot better than they were in 7th, but just a great centerpiece to the army. I love the Gorkanaut. But there you go, guys. That is Gazbad's Horde. I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of painting to do. I've got a lot of work to do tonight just to put these guys back in the case. But there you go, guys. Hopefully this is part 1 of a series, as you'll start seeing these guys painted and come to life and feature in future battle reports. But it's going to take me a while, so be patient with me. Okay guys, this is 6+ Stevo signing out.